Hi everybody, Kelvin Hoyer here, the Cinephile. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for clicking. I really appreciate it. So I'm tired, but but I'm gonna react to the Babylon official trailer. So I think this might be the only one. It's not short. It's over 2 minutes long, and it has Margot Robbie, Brad Pitt, Tobey Maguire, some other actors. There's a new actor. I think he's Spanish. Who I'm jealous of, by the way, because I don't know if he's been working for a long time, but anyways, it's a good role, and yeah, it's supposed to be insane. I think it's The Wolf of Wall Street meets La La Land, which is interesting. You know, it might not be up my alley, so I do want to watch this trailer and react to it because Babylon was #1 on my list just because of Damien Chazelle, because he directed La La Land. Even though I think he faltered a little bit with First Man, which is sort of interesting, slightly boring, slightly cold and emotional. I know that's what he's going for, obviously, but because of the character or the real person. But yes, let's watch the trailer. Let me react to it, and then we can talk about it more. Okay. All right. 3, 2, 1.
What about you?
Sorry?
If you could go anywhere in the whole world, where would you go?
I always wanted to be part of something bigger.
I love that answer.
Something that lasts, that means something. Something more important than life.
Yes. It's written in the stars. I am a star. If I had money, I would only spend it on things that were fun, you know? Not boring things like taxes. I just want for everyone to party forever.
Yep, Chazelle. Looks wild.
When I first moved to LA, signs on all the doors said, no actors and dogs allowed. I changed that.
And that, y'all ready for something different?
Yeah.
You know what we have to do? We have to redefine the form. Map those trees and drink them into history. Look up and say, Eureka! I'm not alone.
Next year, I think it comes out in December. Always make a scene.
You have to live now. What I do means something.
You thought this child needed you. It's bigger than you.
looks wild.
Place in the world. Fuck yeah!
This is the uncensored version. I didn't know what I was clicking on, to be honest. So I was just trying to enjoy it. I was going to say she's... So this is Robbie's like 3rd time, I think, doing a New York accent. So that's interesting. Yeah, it's wild. It looks wild. Looks well shot. So it's sort of like... Chazelle said it's going to be a juxtaposition between La La Land, which is... So as I was saying, before the camera cut off again, I don't know what's going on with this camera. Sorry. I think I should buy a new one, but I can't afford it. So as I was saying, it's a juxtaposition between La La Land and Whiplash. It's sort of like this triangle. So La La Land is sort of romantic, sort of sweet, sort of lovely, right? It's one of my favorite films of all time. That's why I'm interested in this one, slightly. But I think Chazelle has faltered with First Man. To be honest, I wouldn't. It's not even one of the best films of that year, right? Let alone the decade. And La La Land was. I think La La Land is really special. Like everything just came together: songwriting, score, cinematography, etc. Anyway, so La La Land, yeah, sort of romantic, sort of sweet, lovely. Whiplash is like aggressive, both very music heavy. This one will be too, I think, more music than First Man. First Man's really different for Giselle, which I can appreciate, but I think he missed the mark a little bit. Yeah, so Whiplash is like aggressive, dark, right? It's sort of about, like La La Land and Whiplash are both about ambition in a way, but sort of more destructive and more sort of like follow your dreams, right? But there are consequences to following your dreams. Yeah, so before it cut off, I was talking for like 5 minutes. But anyways, so I'll just boil it down to this. Looks good, looks wild, looks insane. I know people are saying, you know, all those buzzwords. That doesn't really mean anything to me. Like, Wolf of Wall Street is insane as well, but you know, there are like 2 or 3 laugh out loud moments in Wolf of Wall Street. Leo's acting is fantastic. It's actually a really like long dialogue scene, I think, in that where he's trying to, spoilers, where he's like, you know, talking to the cop, right? It's a very long scene of them just acting. It's like it's like an acting class. I think that will be in this as well. Looks wild. So as I said, if this is up your alley, that's great. It's rated R, obviously. So there's a little bit of nudity, or maybe a lot of nudity, it seems like. A lot of swearing, a little bit of violence maybe, a lot of drugs, drug abuse. So I think, I mean, very obviously, without being heavy-handed, it's sort of like Wolf of Wall Street. I keep saying that because it'll probably be like, you know, this is bad, you shouldn't do this. This is deprived, that's the word he used, Giselle, just yesterday. He had an interview at TIFF. I mean, I don't know, will it be good? Will have anything new to say or add? Probably not, I don't think. I mean, I think, at first when I first heard about, it was sort of mysterious because like Babylon, Golden Age Hollywood, and he's using real life figures. I don't know if that's like disrespectful, but he's like using Anna May Wong, right, who is a real person. And she was an actress, a Chinese actress, one of the only Chinese actresses who had like a little bit of success in 1930s Hollywood, I believe, maybe 30s and 40s. But anyways, and she was like, you know, not cast, and they said, oh, she should have won an Academy Award, and et cetera, et cetera. So they did that on Netflix as well for a show. I can't remember what it was called, but it was about like climbing the Hollywood ladder and, you know, sleeping around, etc., which might be in this as well. But that one was sort of like cleaner in a way, like sort of still rated, like borderline rated R, but a little bit cleaner. You could say cheesier, but still like, I don't know, it was good. I thought that show was good until like the last episode. The last episode was like horrible. But anyways, I think it's the guy who did Glee. So yeah, anyway, so this has Brad Pitt, Margot Robbie, Tobey Maguire, Olivia Wilde, I think I saw, Gene Smart, great cast, the new guy, I think he's Spanish, or Latino. Yeah, so it looks good. Maybe I'm just tired, but am I super excited for it? I don't know. I mean, I think it'll be like Wolf of Wall Street. I think you really have to be in the mood to watch something like this. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sort of like a PG-13 guy most of the time. Like once in a while, if I haven't like watched like a violent film, like, and I watch a violent film, like I watched Die Hard, and I hadn't watched anything like that for like months, like 6 months, over 6 months, and like I loved it, right? Because like, oh, it's good, like it's violent, right? And it's like, well done. So yeah, I think you have to be in the mood for something like this. But we shall see. I think Robbie, Best Actress, a lot of people saying she's going to win. Yeah, possibly. Can't think of anyone else right now. Maybe Naomi Ackles for Whitney Houston. Probably not a win, probably just a nomination. Brad Pitt nominated again. I think those two, and Best Picture, Best Director. So might be in the running because of previous, he won Best Director for La La Land. So it's really interesting. I can appreciate that he's doing different things. So it's not just, oh, it's like, you know, his next film was like, oh, it's like La La Land, with different actors. Like that would be, yeah, that would be, you know, a little bit unfortunate. But yeah, anyways, I don't want to keep rambling. Please like, comment, subscribe. It's always fun doing this. Let me know what you think of the trailer in the comments. It's getting good reviews just from the trailer, I mean, or reactions. Looks insane. I think people will think it's fun, etc., etc. Some people like that, right? Sort of rated R, you know, gives them something in their life, right? Or something. Yeah, you can find me at the Cinephile 86 on Letterboxd, and yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. It's really fun. Thank you for everyone who watched Little Mermaid teaser trailer reaction. It's one of my highest views, so thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And yes, I will see you soon. Bye, guys.